Welcome back to another episode of On a Mission. I'm your host, Dr. Wendy Norfleet with Norfleet Integrated Solutions, and it is my pleasure to have with me business owner Sonya Morales with Pinnacle Communications Group. Welcome, Sonya.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So, tell me a little bit about you first. I'm always impressed with women in IT. I worked in IT for over almost 20 years, and then switched over to higher ed IT. So, before I started my company. So, tell us a little bit about you.
I started out in telecommunications. I worked for the cellular phone companies for several years, and then I transitioned to the auto industry. And then I worked in the auto industry for several.
That's where I started in the auto industry. If you drive a car, I worked with the group that did the anti-lock brake software.
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool. I worked for Maserati.
Okay.
So that was the company that I worked for primarily in different dealerships. So that was a lot of fun. But when the pandemic happened, I quickly pivoted to becoming a pandemicpreneur.
Okay. So you were in the auto industry until the pandemic.
Yes.
And so did you automatically know you wanted to start a business, or was it something that you said, well, I can't find a job, so I want to start a business?
No, it was the complete opposite. I had a great job. But I think what happened in the pandemic is 18 to 22-year-olds kind of got lost in the shuffle, and I happened to have a few of those. So in particular, my girls, they were 18. I had one who was a valedictorian here locally, another one that was in school in Charleston. And when the pandemic happened, the girls had to come home, and their life just turned off. They didn't have any friends. They couldn't go anywhere. They just couldn't do the things that they were used to doing. I had varsity cheerleaders.
Right.
So it was a little tough. So when that happened, I went to my husband and I said, hey, there's not an outlet. I can't bring him to work with me. He works from home, so that wasn't an option either. So we decided that if it's not out there, then I need to create it.
Oh, that was great.
And at that point, that's when we went to the sofa. We were eating Funyuns and pizza. And I said, let's do a SWOT analysis, and treated it just like one of my dealerships. And that's where Pinnacle was born.
Okay. And so what exactly is Pinnacle?
Pinnacle is a security company. We do all aspects of physical security: two-way radio communication, access control, gate access, weapons detection, security cameras, AI cameras. We do a ton of low voltage, but we are really here locally as one of the only minority women-owned companies in tech in this particular space.
Wow, that's great. And so I know that you have employees.
Yes.
And I know when I met you, you were talking about, I need another one. So how many employees do you have?
We have 8.
Okay.
We have 8 full-time employees now.
Okay, great. And I know, I'm just going to brag on you a little bit because I know you've won quite a bit of awards. So tell us about a couple of the awards you've won.
I'm actually going in a couple of weeks. I won Grow FL. Our company is one of the honorees, top 50 companies to watch in Florida. So that was an amazing accolade.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I was just tapped as one of the 10 women for the Unsung Shero Award, and that will be at the Schultz Center here on International Women's Day, March 8th. So that was really exciting. And I was just nominated for the Women's National Outstanding Leadership Award, which will be held in Caesars Palace in Vegas, July 11th.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
I just had to get all that in there.
Thank you. It's exciting, very surreal, but very exciting.
That is great. So if someone's interested in security locally, how do they reach out to you?
We're easy. We're pincomgroup.com. We are right here on Atlantic Boulevard. So the easiest way is just to call the office. That's what most people do. It's almost a forgotten art because we're texters, we're emailers, but in security, people want to hear who's on the other line.
Right.
So we're 904-910-0444.
Okay, and do the website one more time.
www.pincomgroup.com. It's pincomgroup.com.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on, and I wish you continued success, and hopefully your company just grows and grows.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us today. To learn more about Sonya Morales and the Pinnacle Communications Group, please go to pincomgroup.com, and we'll see you next time on Buzz TV.